Back to this episode of how to create a Google form. So I'm sorry if if I'm not audible enough, but notwithstanding, so I will be demonstrating this right now. So let's start. So Google Form is a very vital tool for businesses, entrepreneur, those in the academics line, and so there are a lot of benefits of using Google Form, and so it saves you a lot of money instead of you writing your questionnaire in paper form and wasting your energy in analyzing and all sort of things. But when you use Google Form, you can easily do that. Send a link to your correspondent or respondent, and they'll give you the answer you need in an instant. And also, you can also collaborate with other people to review your questionnaires and get the best from it. Now, before I move on, so there are several ways you can start Google Form. One of the ways in which you can start is you going through your Google Drive and create something like that. Another one is for you to just go on the website, click on put in forms.google.com and start afresh. Another one is to go through your Google apps online. So several, but let me go through the easiest way. So I'll go through my browser now. My browser, I have a browser. So here is my Google Chrome browser. Right. So this Google Chrome browser, one thing you should know is that it must be in a desktop mode. Currently, default I'm always you can see I click on right at the page, and this my phone, it shows that I am using a desktop mode. Let me just click on this three dot at up here. This three dot, when I click on it, so you see here now, you see something like desktop site. You can see that it is marked. The desktop site, it is marked, which shows it is in desktop mode. So when you are using your own, ensure that it is also marked. If I should unmark this thing now, so you see how this place will look like. If I should unmark it now, still seems like this. Now I want to start. Here is the long start. Is that I go to .google.com. You can see it. I go to forms.google.com. So continue to search forms.google.com. You can see how it shows. Now let me go back again and turn it to desktop site. Desktop site. Now I've turned it to desktop site. Then now forms.google.com again. The desktop mode. Forms. You can see how it shows. So now that I am at the interface, if you have done this before, all these other documents that you've seen, it won't show. You can see something like owned by me. You can see owned by me. So these are what I've done. All these are what I've done. The one that is owned by anyone, which means it shows every other document. But most times they often many of them are what I did myself. Now let's go back to the third option, which is not owned by me. The forms that are not owned by me. You can see there we have NSEC, and we have social accessibility or something in Ondo State. Copy of social accessibility of Akatina Majinata in some selected hotels in Akure, Ondo State. So this is what one of my students shared me then. So now to start, let me go back to default, which is owned by me. So you see those things that different forms I've created. You can see, you can see them. I have many forms that I've created over the years. Now, let me start. So if you want to start a new Google form, you can see this is a blank form. The first one, let me zoom in. The first one here is a blank form which shows this plus. When you click on it directly, it shows that you want to start from scratch. But if maybe you want to follow a pattern, maybe you as a business owner, you want to get customer feedback. This is a template that you can follow. You want to request for work. This is your job application. You want to create a job application form. That's also a template. So you can see something like template gallery where you can find different templates to use. If you click on it, you can see different templates. Contact information, find a time, RSVP, party invite, t-shirt sign up. Maybe you are into branding, you want to brand a t-shirt and you want people to give you information about maybe the size, the neck size, the tie size, all those things, just like a tailor. So you want to create an event, you can see it, event registration, order form. Maybe you want to order something online. You have a product that you want people to buy from you and you want to create an order request for them. That is it. A work request, exit ticket, quiz, event feedback, different. You can see a worksheet, course evaluation, and so on. Those are the templates that they are here. But now this is not a subject of discussion. Where we are going to is a form from scratch. I'm going to click on this plus. Now I've clicked on this, so you can see something. Now the first, I will start from the beginning, from the top most. You see something like on that's where you click. You click whenever you want to type your form, whenever you want to give your form a title. So if I should click on it now, sorry, I mistakenly clicked on them. So if I should click on title, let me zoom in on title form now. Still loading. So I should click on this on title form. Now let's say this form is for entrance form. ENTRANCE, entrance form. So I'm a school owner, for instance. I want to create a form for new entrance. Good. I've renamed it entrance form. Now, one thing you should know, the other one is this. You can see this icon that is like square. So this one is just like a plug-in where you can integrate many other applications to Google Form. Maybe you want an instant analyzer that can help you analyze. So this function is good when you are working with a laptop. So then the next one is themes. When you want to put color, you want to put background to your form, you want to change the image, header image, and the lights. You can see when I click on it, it shows the style, text style, question, also the question, what type of text you want, the text itself, what type of text you want, the color. The default color is like a pink, purple. So if I should choose, let's say green, for instance, you can see that this place has changed to green. Good. The same thing, the default text color now, in terms of header, the text is Robo2. If you want to change the headers font to another font, so I'll just come here, click on this arrow down, and I click on the arrow down, still loading. maybe let's say network issue. It should show other font text font. Likewise, the size it should show. But notwithstanding, that's not where we are going today. That's not where we are going today. Let me just cut it. Also, you can see the preview, the one that shows like I. Is after you are done with your text, you want to preview how it will look to respondent. That's the I icon that you click. And once you and also the redo and undo. Redo and undo. The one that point to the left is redo. Then the right one is undo. Just like forward and backward, backward and forward. Then after you are done, you want to send the respondent or your question to your respondent. That is where you click on send. So now let's start. Under the first one that I've explained, you can see something like question, response, and setting. So questions, for instance, now let's say your name. Question is enter your full name. Enter your full name. Enter your full name. Enter your full name. Now you can see something here. As it is shown that enter your full name. Under it, you can see something like B, bold, italicized, underline. If I click on bold, normally it should bold this text, but before it can do so, you need to highlight all this, then do whatever you want to do, italicize, bold, you can see, underline. Or you want to make a link, just click on the link, then put the link there. So it's just like normal text editor, so you shouldn't be bothered. Then when I say enter your full name, oh sorry, this is here is a form title. Sorry, your title of the form. Maybe you want to say, let's just say you said this is this form. This form is used solely to collect student biodata. Now, so then you can now explain the description of that form. It's a so form. Now, one thing is that by default, Google used to collect email address by default. So here, instead of maybe let's just say you are dealing with primary school students, most of them don't have email address, so you need to disable the email settings. So if you want to disable auto collection of email, you can see that the change settings, that is where you click on. When you click on it, so it won't collect. When you click on it, then you now come here, from default, click on this arrow, collect email address by default. You should now toggle it off. So also look at this question default. So this question, if you should toggle it off, definitely some of the question you won't be some of the question you need to be on it for you to you need to on it for you to make it a compulsory for responder to answer, but you don't need to toggle it off, because definitely when you create a form, all questions are important for them to answer. So we are done with that. I have to go back. You can see this setting now, the tab has shows settings, response and question. Now back to question, click on question. Now back to the question. Now the first question, you can see that the email of 18 has gone. Now the first question, question number one. Question number one. This is the question number one. Click on it. So I can now say full name. So full name now, based on how it is, you can see something that before I show option before. When I say full name, the uh, automation itself knows that this question is a statement question, that it requires a statement question, not an option question. For example, if I should write how many people are there. Now, question. So you see this question now, one thing you should observe is that it can be a statement answer that two people, two persons, sorry, three persons, or thereabouts. So now, if for instance you want to make it an option A 2, option B 5, which means your response you want it to be in an option 1 so that your respondent can choose answer. So look at here where you see short answer. So then you now click on, you can see something like paragraph. You want the answer to be a paragraph, you want it to be a multiple choice question. Multiple choice question is where you see option A, option B. Check boxes is where you mark how many of these are these. You now mark maybe out of these what are the correct option. Check boxes. Drop down also, you want them to upload file. So all possible options that your question can be, this is where you choose your answer. Understand? So if maybe you want to collect essay, this is where you make your answer to be paragraph. Now here, let's start. How many are there? Let me start again. Now enter your full name, enter your full name. I'm done. Once I'm done with that, so you can see something. This is a short answer. It requires a short answer. That's why you see short text. Now, at the side of this paragraph, now you can see something like a plus icon. Let me zoom in so that you can see it. You can see plus. You can see something like a file with arrow. You can see text. You can see image icon, video icon, and slider, or let me just say divider icon, like equality sign. So those are what you need in order to proceed to other function. Now let's assume that I'm done with this question now. So you can see under it, you see something like copy icon, which that is a box with another box under. Then the icon required, which means if I should turn this required off, definitely the question is not a must for the respondent to answer. So the person can skip it. So which means if it's an important question, then you must toggle it on. Alright, now I'm done with this. I need another question. So the plus icon here, this is where I'll click. So if you can see, when I click on it, it brings another question. So the question now, another question is gender. Keep on looking at it. So gender. When I put on gender, so what happens? So gender now this option now, most time we have 3 gender: male, you can see automatically the AI responded with rest, that either you have male. As I put male now, it shows female and prefer not to say, or other. Prefer not to say, you don't want to show it. And if it's other, maybe you are a gay, by gender, bisexual, or thereabouts. That's why you input your home. So now I can now put add all. You can see everything is there. Now since I'm done, I still want to go to another question. So I click on this plus again. Now I click on this plus, another question comes. Are you above 18? Now you can see this question is like a yes or no question, right? Are you above 18 years old, because this is a yes or no question. The algorithm brings suggestion that I should add yes, no, maybe. So I don't need to even to be typing it. I just click on add all again. So when I click on add all, yes, no, maybe. So maybe, and also it's like I should put order to be able to express his or herself. I can now click on add order. You can see now that is for that. Now maybe now you are done. If maybe you are done with your with what you are doing, you want to now maybe now you have section. This section is for your students. Or let's say now let's say you want the student to upload his passport, for instance. Now next question, and I say upload your passport below. Now I've put on upload your passport below, right? Now what do you observe? This is it shows multiple question. But do I need the multiple question? Do I need the multiple choice question? No. I just need the person to upload passport. Now I click on that multiple choice. So now file upload. You can see it. I click on file upload. Now it said let's respondent upload file to drive. File will be uploaded to the form owner's Google Drive, which means when the person upload, it will be directly sent to your Google Drive. The respondent will be required to sign in to Google when file upload question are added to a form. Make sure to only share this with people you trust. Are you with me? So now continue. So I said upload passport below. Now it now gives some option, allow specific type of file. If I should click on this allow specific type of file, definitely it will now show that okay, I only want images alone, PDF file alone, music, video. Now if I should click on this now, for instance, let me click on it, and I click on it. So you can see, is it document I want? Is it spreadsheet file? Is it presentation, PowerPoint? Is it a drawing, an image, or audio? So now I only want image. I'll click on this image. Now I've clicked on it. So the maximum number of files I want, is this 1, is it 2, is it 3? So I only want 1 file. If it is 2, you click on 2. You can see it is 5, it is 10. So maximum is 10. Now maximum file size 10 MB. So if you feel like it will take much file, so for it not to take much of your space, you reduce to 1 MB. I usually recommend 1 MB for passport. Now you can see now I'm done with that. So also maybe you are done with this, I want to segment another section for information. Now look at this area, so which is the quality sign. When you click on it, it sectionalize it. So this is another section, another section. You can see it. So this is another section. I can now say, so this section I said parent information, parent or guidance information, parent or guidance information, details. So description, you can now describe it. So please ensure you put the right information below. So when you put the right information below, then now question now come. I want to start the question, and now click on this plus again. Now I've clicked on this plus. So this is how you continue till you are done. So before I move on, I would like to show you something. One thing you should also observe is that you can actually switch questions. Maybe you feel like this question should be before should precede another question. Now let's something like this. This are you above 18 years of old. I want to change it and take it up to the second question. Now when I click on it, you can see these three this these dots. This dot is where you press and hold, then shift it up or down as the case may be. Are you with me? Let me zoom out. Now I click on it, then take it up. So let me do it again. So my phone screen is not responding very well. Aha. You can see that my phone screen is not responding very well. That's why it is good. Yes, now I'm done. I've shifted it from down to up. So this is how you go. Now let me assume I'm done with all my questions. I'm done with all my questions. So now it's time for me to send it to my respondent. So what I'll just put is just this send. Click on this send. So is either you can see something, it shows it tells me that you collect email address. If I should mark it, definitely you collect email address of all respondents, and maybe in future I want to respond to them or give them feedback of their queries, so it will be easier to track them. That is why it is recommended to always mark it if you know that you need their email address for future purpose. So now email sent to who? Is it via mail, or you want to extract the link? Look at the link. Or you want to embed it to a website. Maybe you want to embed it to your website. This is where you see this embed HTML. So it said that this one cannot be embedded because it makes use of file upload. If there's no file upload there, it will show you the code that you embed to a website, and it will just be displayed in your website. So now, is that this? And if you want to shorten the URL, click on this short URL. You can see it has been shortened. So let me leave it again. Understand? So just copy and paste. Let me assume I want to give it to someone. I'll copy now, then go back to my website, to my WhatsApp, for instance. Let me copy and give it to the person that actually need this. For instance, so for instance, it needs something like this. Just paste it. So now I'm done. If you want to share it with anybody, that's how you should do it. And if you have emails that you feel like you need to share it to, so the same process, you just send it to the email. Then just go back. If it is, come here, click on this email icon, then then you now enter the email address. For instance, let me put my email address, augustination@gmail.com. This is one of my email address that I use for one of my projects. So now, so subject, this is what like a text that show that you want to share this document to you. Please, hi bros, please help me with this. Please, I need it for something. You write the text. Now let me change the text. Hi sir, I need your assistance to fill this form. Oh, sorry, this is subject. Subject should be entrance form, or thereabout, entrance form for new students. Now, here, now message to fill. I've invited you to fill a form. At times, the person might not be the one you want to fill the form. Maybe you want him to edit for you. Now, if it is someone you want the person to actually fill the form for you, so I have invited you to fill out a form. It's okay. But if maybe you want a collaborator, someone that you want the person to edit, so you can see this add editor. Add editor. Add editor. So it's loading. Add editor. Add editor. I want to edit. I want to add someone. I want to add an editor. So let me add another one of my email address. So now that I've added this as an editor, so please up me edit file. Now see that I send the person, I click on this send, or I should copy the link. In either of the two, let me copy and send it again. Send. Share anyway, you can see. Now this, so that's how it goes. I hope you benefit from it, enjoy it. So if you have any where you are not getting it, I'm free to answer you, and you are free to ask me. So do have a lovely day. Bye bye.